Now.
Good evening, I'm Justin Betty. Nature is important to the Northwoods, and invasive species are an issue as they continue to spread and choke out some native wildlife. But as Morgan Johnson reports, prevention efforts are expanding too.
What are our AIS posters?
AIS stands for Aquatic Invasive Species, and in Wisconsin, they're a problem. From snails to crayfish to weeds, they can disrupt a healthy ecosystem. So the Arbor Vitae Woodruff School 4th grade students wanted to make sure others knew the facts. Every year, the students participate in the Oneida County Land and Water Conservation statewide poster contest.
My poster is about banded mystery snail.
As a part of the school's community service values, the students brought their posters to the Still Waters restaurant in Star Lake to use as placemats.
So they can learn how to prevent
and stop the invasives in our lakes
and to know
not to spread them.
Very exciting. This is by far my favorite.
Susan Juries teaches the 4th grade class and every year picks a topic to teach in depth.
We love the Northwoods and fishing, and so it all ties together. And so if we can teach them when they're young, then they'll appreciate it when they get older.
The class went fishing and this year discovered invasive species firsthand. The placemats take what the students learn to teach people at the restaurant. The first place poster was by 4th grade student Maine Deerham, who learned about the rusty crayfish for his poster.
I just think it was good to learn about it because we need to get all the invasives out of our lakes and help the food web and the ecosystem.
Whether they're found in waterways, bait buckets, or on shorelines, Juries wants to make sure the students have what they need to improve Wisconsin's environment.
Unless they are going to take the lead and make things better, you know, who else is going to do it? They're going to be our future citizens, so we have to train them now.
Reporting for Newswatch 12, I'm Morgan Johnson.
All right, Jeff, had some showers this afternoon, bringing in some heat behind it.
Yep, a narrow band of showers out there now is drifting south across the area. Behind it, though, the warmer air is just at its tails across the really parts of Minnesota right now, and it's about to get hot around here and incredibly humid as well. Here we are in Plover. The rain showers are just to your north currently, moving in your direction. Not really a big issue at all, but overall, just a couple showers tonight, keeping us cool, followed by the heat is on tomorrow. Look at these temperatures. So picture rain cooled here, not rain cooled there. That's moving our way for tomorrow. We'll have highs back in the mid 80s tomorrow, and we are just getting started. Your forecast then for tonight, though, is decreasing clouds late with low temperatures down near 57. Your full forecast is coming up, Justin.
All right, thanks, Jeff. The 7-day rolling average for the number of new COVID-19 cases in Wisconsin is now back down below 150 for the first time since last April. Today, the State Department of Health Services reports 185 new cases. That brings our daily average for the week to 149. Meanwhile, DHS reports 10 new deaths today. That's despite them changing their system recently to only include deaths from the last month. That raises our average. We're averaging 4 deaths per day over the last week. DHS also reports about 42.3% of all people in Wisconsin have now completed their COVID-19 vaccination. And keep in mind, about 14% of the state is kids who aren't eligible yet under age 12. Iron and Oneida County have the highest vaccination rates in our region, with close to 50% fully vaccinated. Clark and Taylor counties have the lowest vaccination rates, about 25% fully vaccinated. Many kids around the Northwoods and north central Wisconsin are starting their summer vacations this week, and many are wondering if back-to-school shopping will include masks again this summer. Of course, that varies from place to place, but the CDC is signaling most students nationwide probably won't need masks come September. CDC Director Dr. Rochelle Walensky said today on Good Morning America, the sooner more teens and kids are vaccinated, the sooner schools can go maskless. For now, the agency still recommends students wear masks in classroom settings where they're more crowded. Those schools have their own policies. Walensky says that she believes the guidance to wear masks in schools will be lifted before classes resume this fall. U.S. health leaders are also confident the country will meet President Biden's goal of getting 70% of U.S. adults vaccinated with at least one shot of COVID-19 before July 4th, 1 month from now. And they unveiled some other big vaccine news this week as well. Daryl Forges has details.
The pandemic numbers continue to show promising signs for the United States.
Already 63% of adult Americans have received at least one shot, and 52% of adult Americans are fully vaccinated. As a result, in communities and states across the country, the pandemic is in retreat.
For the first time in 14 months, the U.S. is averaging fewer than 20,000 new cases per day. Hospitalizations and deaths are at their lowest points in months. The White House coronavirus response coordinator says he's optimistic the nation will meet President Biden's goal of 70% of adults receiving at least one COVID-19 vaccine shot by July 4th. But so far, the U.S. is only averaging 1.1 million vaccinations per day. That number was 3 times higher in April. So the government is getting creative. Anheuser-Busch offering free beers if the country reaches Biden's goal.
His leadership is to get people as vaccinated as quickly as possible, as many as possible, whatever it takes. Make it extremely easy for people to get vaccinated. Give incentives. Do whatever you can.
Dr. Fauci says there's a possibility children younger than 12 could get vaccinated by Thanksgiving.
We hope that as we approach the end of this calendar year, we'll have enough information to vaccinate children of any age. So I'm cautiously optimistic we might be there by the end of the year.
I'm Daryl Forges reporting.
Well, here in the Northwoods, we take our outdoor recreation very seriously. And this weekend could be one of the busiest for state parks in Wisconsin because this is the 9th annual Free Fun Weekend in Wisconsin, where people are welcome to enjoy all of Wisconsin's natural beauty at what will be one of the warmest weekends so far of the year and do it for free. As you do not this weekend, you don't need to be a Wisconsin resident to take part in the fun. Officials say there is opportunity to see some of the largest crowds at our parks as well. Again, this is a free fun weekend. You don't need to have any fees at any state parks. You don't have any licenses. All that stuff will be free this weekend, trying to get more people involved in the process. All right, coming up, we have an update on the DOJ probe into clergy sex abuse, as well as the shooting or stabbing, in Wausau last week, and updates on an internationally competitive controversy. But first, Jeff's in with your full forecast, including just how hot it's going to get around here. That's next on Newswatch 12 at 6.
Carpet City.
Come to Carpet City Flooring Center and get the toughest waterproof floors in the industry, where they're in stock and on sale. Rigid Maximum XL is 50% thicker and 30% longer, resulting in maximum durability, which is perfect for active families and pets. Not to mention, it's easy to install. Come to Carpet City Flooring Center to get your Rigid Maximum XL waterproof floors today.
Carpet City. Our prices will floor you.
Pittsburgh Paints and Stains. The perfect paint for when the nursery becomes the bedroom. That becomes his room. That becomes your favorite room in the house. Paint because you want to, not because you have to. For results that stand up to whatever life brings. Trust Pittsburgh Paints and Stains. Exclusively at Menards. Get 11% off everything, including Pittsburgh Paints and Stains.
You've been taking mental health meds and your mind is finally in a better place. Except now you have uncontrollable body movements called tardive dyskinesia, TD. And it can seem like that's all people see. Some meds for mental health can cause abnormal dopamine signaling in the brain. While how it works is not fully understood, Ingrezza is thought to reduce that signaling.
Ingrezza is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with TD movements in the face and body. People taking Ingrezza can stay on their current dose of most mental health meds. Don't take Ingrezza if you're allergic to any of its ingredients. Ingrezza may cause serious side effects, including sleepiness. Don't drive, operate heavy machinery, or do other dangerous activities until you know how Ingrezza affects you. Other serious side effects include potential heart rhythm problems and abnormal movements.
Shift the focus more on you. Ask your doctor about Ingrezza. It's simple. 1 pill, once daily, #1 prescribed for TD. Learn how you could pay as little as $0 at Ingrezza.com.
Don't miss the Law & Order Thursday season finales.
All of these women are mothers being trafficked. Who's forcing you to do this?
Well, this is just the tip of the iceberg.
What the hell is going on here?
Richard Wheatley has been charged with a number of very serious crimes.
It won't stop him.
I know what justice is.
The Law & Order Thursday season finales tonight on NBC.
There you are. You and I should have a little chat as we have some really kind of a long stretch of heat coming our way, beginning tomorrow, lingering through Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. And it's not just the heat, also humidity is going to be on the increase, especially tomorrow and through the weekend. That'll give us feel-like temperatures in the mid, even upper 90s. That's tough on your body and also your pets. Make sure you're taking care of yourself this weekend and beyond. Out there now, though, we have some rain, cooled air across the area now. This is a welcome, right? They're pushing into Portage County now. A narrow band, about 50 miles wide, some light showers in here. There's nothing heavy. Drifting southeast, about 25 miles per hour. Behind it, though, the sun is re-emerging across parts of northern Wisconsin. We'll get a glimpse of it before it sets around 8:40, and then it'll be back tomorrow, don't you worry, with lots of sunshine in the forecast tomorrow. So here we go. The little low is kind of pulling out of here. The high pressures are going to build in. This one there and that one there are incredibly strong. And you see what's happening, right? Everything is going around them as the storm track is now shifted to the north across parts of Alaska and through Canada, also to the south. That puts everything around us. So there'll be a couple instability showers at times within here as it gets kind of increasingly humid and muggy through the afternoon. But overall, we're in a dry stretch going forward and also a very warm stretch going forward. Okay, lots of sunshine early, followed by clouds and then showers rolled in this afternoon. Those band of showers are pushing south though across the area now, and this should be out of here before sunset. And then tomorrow the sunshine's back, but look at the temperatures out there. Rain cooled 65 in Rhinelander with a southwest breeze now at 8 and a dew point of 58. Incredibly humid air already in place across north central Wisconsin. Wausau, you're at 69. Rain cooled air as well. A southeast breeze around 3. That shifted out of the northwest earlier about an hour ago, so the front's now through there with a dew point of 60. So again, the pressure is rising. It's building in. That also includes the heat. That heat is right to the west of us right now. It's moving our direction. It'll be here tomorrow, and then it's going to kind of take up camp around here for a week or so. The average high is 72, the record high 93 back in 1930, and the sunset tonight at 8:42 this evening. We could go for a couple of record highs this weekend. The record high on Saturday is 90 in Rhinelander, 88 in Antigo. It could be at least tied on Saturday. But then going forward, you can see here, we're just in the heat as far as we can go. Maybe a couple of showers on Monday, another chance for rain maybe later on Tuesday. But overall, a dry stretch is on the way. And probably some dense fog in there as well, especially at night as the temperature meets the high dew points. We'll get some dense fog across the area. Our forecast then for tonight, though, is cloudy skies out there now. We're decreasing clouds later. Some fog in there is late. The rain pretty much done now with low temperatures down near a muggy 57. For tomorrow, it's Friday. Some morning clouds followed by lots of afternoon sunshine. Hazy, warm, humid. You can call it hot if you want to. A high of 86 tomorrow. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwest Furniture and Mattress shows the heat is on. We're going to go for 90 on Saturday, 88 Sunday, 87 Monday, with maybe a couple thunder showers on Monday afternoon. Justin.
All right, thanks, Jeff. The Archdiocese of Milwaukee will fight the Department of Justice's investigation into possible sexual abuse in the church, announced last April. Attorney Frank Lococo wrote in a letter that Attorney General Josh Kaul lacks the authority to launch this investigation, claiming it was an unfair attack against the church. They are now refusing to turn over documents that Lococo claims were sealed as part of a 2012 federal bankruptcy case. The Department of Justice has not yet released a response to that statement. Wausau police have released a statement requesting Marathon County District Attorney charge this man, Michael L. Turner, with first-degree intentional homicide. He has been charged with a shooting that at first hospitalized another man. That 45-year-old victim died yesterday. Turner now remains in custody on $1 million cash bond charges. These new charges are expected to be brought forward at a future hearing. In less than 50 days, the Tokyo Olympic Games, originally set for last year, are finally scheduled to begin. It's amid a controversy, though, that is not quite letting up. 1 in every 8 unpaid Olympic volunteers now says they are dropping out. Organizers say despite the public opposition in some cases and the ongoing pandemic, this already once postponed games will be held as scheduled. NBC's Sarah Harmon reports.
The games will go on. That's according to the head of Japan's Olympic Organizing Committee, who has ruled out canceling or postponing and reassured athletes precautions are being taken to keep everyone safe and create a bubble situation.
I hope that the Olympics happens. I hope it can happen in a way that everybody feels comfortable with, especially those in Japan.
However, there is growing public concern in Japan, a country where less than 4% of the population is fully vaccinated. This summer, more than 80,000 people from 200 different countries are expected in Japan. Right now, Tokyo and 9 other areas are still under a state of emergency due to the number of COVID cases. And even as the number of cases declines over a peak earlier this month, there's real concern about the potential for a super spreader event or the emergence of new variants. We should mention NBC Universal, NBC News' parent company, owns the broadcast rights in the U.S. to the Olympic Games. With 49 days to go, it does appear like these games are going to go on, but we know one thing, it's not over till it's over. Sarah Harmon, NBC News, London.
All right, well, as the pandemic continues to ease up, many things are starting to open back up, including homeless shelters and in some cases, food shelters. We'll have more on this after the break.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
The historic Rhinelander Cafe and Pub in downtown Rhinelander has been serving the Northwoods since 1911. With 32 craft beers on tap and supper club staples, Friday fish fry and Saturday prime rib, the Rhinelander Cafe and Pub also features more modern dishes like truffle fries and flatbread pizza. The large dining room provides plenty of space for an intimate surf and turf dinner or a family gathering over pasta. Stop in and enjoy a landmark in downtown Rhinelander, the Rhinelander Cafe and Pub on Brown Street.
Step 1, build a new breed. Make it an SUV. Send it off-road. Send it to Baja. Then evolve, enhance, expand. Make it capable, smart, human. And then make more. Because the only way to predict the future is to build it. And the only way to build it is Ford Proud. See your Ford dealer to build and pre-order a select SUV, like the new Bronco Sport, and get an additional $500 bonus certificate on top of all offers.
My name's Arthur, Merrill, Wisconsin. In August of 2019, I started getting numbness in my feet. By July of 2020, my feet were so numb, I lost a sense of balance. I thought I was walking on stilts. I seen this ad for spinal aid. I took 20 treatments from them, and by then my feet were 90% better and no longer felt as I was walking on stilts.
Are you experiencing weakness, numbness, and/or pain in your feet or hands? These sensations might even be affecting other areas of your body along with your balance. You might have already been diagnosed with peripheral neuropathy and are taking drugs such as Lyrica, gabapentin, or Cymbalta that never seems to help. Neuropathy pain ultimately diminishes your quality of life. Call Spinal Aid of Wausau today to see if our treatment methods are right for you. Call 715-203-1508 to schedule your neuropathy severity consultation or visit us at spinalaid.com.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Furniture and Appliance Mart.
After more than 400 days, more than a full year, a new community shelter in Green Bay has now opened its dining halls once again for in-person meals. Ben Boken has more on the welcomed reopening.
The new community shelter is back in business.
In the past year, hunger skyrocketed.
And while the new community shelter helped meet that need with its meal program, volunteers like Otis Roberson say it's meant to fill more than just the community's stomachs.
They come here, they might not eat the dinner, but they're here to have conversation. You know, to have that cup of coffee, to have that drink of juice or milk.
For the first time since the start of the pandemic, the new community shelter in Green Bay has reopened its dining room so members of the community can eat together once again. As a former shelter resident, Roberson says the meal program introduced him to some of his best friends.
If you're busy talking, sometimes you don't worry about other situations are going. It makes you feel better, makes you feel a part of something.
But without an in-person community meal for 442 days, Roberson says some people lost that sense of belonging.
It's like when you miss that favorite uncle or that favorite auntie or that mom figure. You know, you miss that.
And new community shelter CEO Terry Refsgaard says hunger around Green Bay has increased with the need for social interaction. The shelter served nearly 160,000 meals in 2020.
For some, this is kind of like their home. Even though they don't live here, they come to eat here.
Without that ability, Refsgaard saw a difference.
Those that would come in every night, hi, how are you? We could see that deteriorate a bit.
Now the shelter is prepared to serve hundreds of people in person again. People Roberson considers family.
That type of environment is priceless, and I always say priceless, but it is to me.
Cabinet, handled. Air, conditioned. Lawn, mowed. Get $50 off your first home project at Angie.com today. Make your home an Angie home. Angie, and done.
Some days, you just don't have it. Not my uncle, though. He's taking Trulicity for his type 2 diabetes, and now he's really on his game.
Once weekly Trulicity lowers your A1C by helping your body release the insulin it's already making. Most people reached an A1C under 7%. Plus, Trulicity can lower your risk of cardiovascular events. It can also help you lose up to 10 pounds. Trulicity is for type 2 diabetes. It isn't for people with type 1 diabetes. It's not approved for use in children. Don't take Trulicity if you're allergic to it. You or your family have medullary thyroid cancer or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Stop Trulicity and call your doctor right away if you have an allergic reaction, a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, changes in vision, or diabetic retinopathy. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Taking Trulicity with sulfonylurea or insulin raises low blood sugar risk. Side effects include nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea, which can lead to dehydration and may worsen kidney problems. Show your world what's truly inside. Ask your doctor about once weekly Trulicity.
Do you struggle to open or close your windows? Are they drafty or leaky? Are you constantly adjusting your thermostat only to have your energy bill skyrocket? If you're nodding your head yes, Renewal by Andersen is your best solution. They custom build and install weather-tight replacement windows and back them with a generous, fully transferable limited warranty.
Call now to schedule your free design consultation. Plus, take advantage of this limited time offer with incredible savings and attractive financing. Don't miss out. Call Renewal by Andersen today.
Need a new boat? Then it's time to trade and upgrade with American Marine and Motorsports, because we need your old boat. We need to buy fishing boats, pontoons, and speedboats. So trade in your old one and upgrade into a new boat today. Come check out more boats and pontoons in stock than anywhere else in Wisconsin. Or we could help you get top dollar by selling your old boat on consignment. It's time to trade and upgrade with American Marine and Motorsports Shawano.
Jeff, looks like it's going to get very warm very soon.
We'll call it hot, right? Yeah. 90s this weekend, tomorrow 85-ish. A band of showers crossing through now is keeping temperatures back a bit, but then once that's gone, we're done. We're going to bake in the sunshine tomorrow with temperatures back in the 80s. Let's go outside now. Here's that band of showers across central Wisconsin. Currently, Portage County, Marathon County, Wood County, all seeing a few light rain showers now. But then once that's gone, look at the heat. Bismarck, 97. At this hour. 87 Sioux Falls. That's what's moving in our direction as soon as tomorrow. So it's going to get hot and stay hot for a while. In fact, a couple of these temperatures, probably Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, might be a bit low into early parts of next week.
It is June.
Yes.
All right, thanks, Jeff. Thanks for joining us on Newswatch 12 at 6. Wheel of Fortune's next. We'll see you back here at 10 with more.